Shalom Garden family. Welcome to the WhollyLivin Garden Channel. Yes, I did change my name again. I swear. This is the last time. But either way, I want to give you the same content that I've always given you. I just realized that if I'm going to have a website, my garden channel should match that website. My email should match that website. And everything else should go with that logo. So that's my logo, WhollyLivin. And someone told me that I would probably be changing my name one more time, and I said, no, they were correct. Let's pray that that's it. Anyways, today I'm bringing you Napolitos or cactus. Now, this cactus plant started off as a nice little tiny little thing. And if you notice at the base of these, they get really fat, right? When they get fat, they become, what do you call it? They're almost permanent to your garden. But it's these thin ones that you want. See the thin ones right here? You're going to cook these. Sort of reminds me of Mickey Mouse, right? But I am going to harvest some of these Napolitas, Napoles, or cactus. And my sister Donna is going to cook them because she enjoys them. I actually enjoy them as well, but not as much as she does. If I can figure out some more ways or things to do with it, I might enjoy it more. Right now, they're just a green vegetable added to, something else. But you have to get these harvested because if you don't, it'll start getting fat like those. Once they start getting chubby, I don't think you can do anything with them. So these are the new growths. Now, if I'm not mistaken, prickly pears grow off of this as well. I don't know. It's just a beautiful plant. I had an encounter the other day with actually, we had two encounters. I had one encounter where I came out here and I stood next to the hummingbird feeder, right? And when I stood next to the hummingbird feeder, a hummingbird came. I was just close, and she just sat there. She didn't care that I was standing there, and it was such a blessing. But then the next day, Sister Donna witnessed a crow sitting on the electrical wires, and that said crow shook the tree. And when the birds went to flapping, he went to eating. So she saw for the first time a hummingbird being prey, and that's exactly what they are. And we know crows are birds of prey, right? So I'm going to slowly turn you around. Let you see this part of the garden. Oh my goodness, it's a mess. But anyway, there's the grapes. The grapes then went all the way around the house. Still no grapes. So I had to harvest grapes from somewhere else. This is the mint. She's beautiful. I want you to see this watermelon here. Yeah, where's she at? She's over here somewhere. Okay, so here's a watermelon. Now, she's just dangling right now. I used to have something to hold her, but she got too big for it. I'm just going to let her hang there for as long as she wants. I think it's a sugar baby, so I don't expect her to get too big, but big enough for us to actually taste it. This volunteer tomato, when I tell you I harvested about 6 times off of her, and each time I harvested about 12 to 20 tomatoes each harvest. She did what she was volunteered to do. This is the beefsteak. The beefsteak only gave us one. I don't understand why. We're not sure. The sage. The sage is doing better than I thought she would do. But I'm going to get some more sage from the grocery store and stick it in there too because that whole thing should be full of sage and different herbs. Maybe I'll put some basil because I didn't do basil last year. The peppers are coming back again. The green peppers. This will be the overwintering. This will be the second winter here. These are sweet potatoes. Probably got them in there. Never dug them out. I got my green onions, of course. Green onions over there. Only thing on this side is rosemary. That's the only thing on this side. And I'm just trying to clean up. That's some of the manure that I'm going to be putting back there with the Brussels sprouts. This beautiful plant right here, she grows these red flowers. You see that? She's starting to run all over the yard now, which is fine with me. Oh my goodness, look at my jalapeno. I came out here with a jalapeno. Let me give her some manure. Because, you know, I almost gave up on her. But I just started pruning her, taking some of her big leaves off. And I saw her. But right now I'm looking at a katydid. Let me show it to you. Some people might call this a, let me see if I can make it bigger. How about that? Some people might call this a grasshopper. I call it a katydid. And I say that if you don't get these out of your yard, they'll eat everything. This is just like the cankerworms and everything else. They'll eat everything. But right now she's sitting on the branch of my brand new peppers. And I'm just going to kick the branch and make her go somewhere. So she jumped over there somewhere. But she'll find her way back because that's just what they do. But this is the jalapeno and she's coming back and she's looking real nice. I'm going to go ahead and put some manure down here with my bare hands. You know, with my bare hands. And that should help them out. Matter of fact, I'm going to give some to the bell pepper over here. And when you do this, this is just the easy amend. You want to rustle up, you know, up the dirt a little. Oh, sorry. You want to rustle up the dirt a little bit. You don't want the manure to just sit there. You want to help it integrate itself, you know. There might be something over here that likes manure. Please forgive me. Look, these sweet potatoes, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, have been in this part now for a long time. I mean, I'll be doggone if there ain't no sweet potatoes in here because there should be. But they have done this leaf thing so many times. Look at them, they're running all out of the pot. There has to be sweet potatoes in there. The hydrangea is blooming again. Okay. Oh, I do see some tomatoes that need some harvesting down there. There's a couple of tomatoes. So that's what's going on in the garden since I've been gone. Oh, Miss Pomegranate over here. Let's do. Look at her. She's taller than the house. I'm going to prune her down this year. Yeah, I'm going to give her a nice prune. The one outside the door, she actually started to flower again. We found that really interesting. Look at the peach. The peach is back there trying to grow. She's trying to get tall. The lemon. Where's the lemon at? How come I can't see it? Oh, there she is right there in the middle. Yeah, she needs some pruning. She gave us about 3 limes. Limes. She gave us 3 limes this year. She's a lime tree. But I just don't understand why we're not getting no grapes. It makes no sense to have so much grape foliage and not one bunch of grapes to be produced. So, I keep saying it, but this year I'm digging them up. There's 2 different grape plants. I'm digging them up and I'm separating them a few feet away. My friend Patricia let me know that this tree that I keep cutting down is a yucca. She's saying this is yucca. Okay, everybody knows what yucca is. She says it flowers, and when it gives off flowers, you can eat the flowers. But I have yet to see that, but I always take these. Because if I don't, she'll grow like crazy, you know. So this one that she's got right here, I'm letting it stay. But I'm not going to let her bush out, ever. But this is a yucca. You can find this in the store. When people eat yucca, I guess they eat it like cassava. Yeah. So anyway, this is what's going on in the front. I showed you one side. The avocados, they're doing all right. There's my rosemary. She's doing all right. I'm going to move her because she seems to be away from everybody else. I'll put her over here. With her friends. There you go. You should have some time. You should be able to sit over here with your friends. Okay. That's it for this part of the garden. Thank you for coming to the channel. Remember to always do your best, be blessed, and get out there and grow something, harvest something, anything. All praises to the Most High, always.